So in setting the values, these are behaviors, non-negotiable behaviors that are expected of everyone day in and day out who takes a paycheck from the organization. And they have to be written in a specific way so they're understandable. So for instance, if values are written as ideas, like trust, integrity, professionalism, continuous improvement, not many employees are going to say, well, I don't believe in that. But they're also going to say, okay, so what? Yeah, trust, integrity, professionalism. Yeah, got it. But they don't know what to do with it. But if you write these ideas as actionable behaviors, they suddenly are able to see an image in their mind's eye of what a behavior might look like, what they need to actually do day in and day out, as long as they're taking a paycheck from that organization. For instance, the example that you're seeing now, one of the values says share knowledge. For this particular client of mine, at the time this was developed, they were experiencing a huge onslaught of retirements that were rapidly approaching. And so they needed to change the personality of their organization so that sharing knowledge, offloading information became the norm sooner rather than later. They also had a situation, and it may sound pretty basic to some, but there was a lot of negativity going on in the organization. So one of their values really became support a positive environment. To put that in place now, so that that behavior changed now, and maybe over the next 3 to 5 years they would pull that out because it was no longer relevant, but at that particular point in time, it was important to that organization. Another example of values that really starts to show the personality of the organization is with Zappos. Now, if you look at the image that you're seeing of Zappos' values, you can see they're written in a way that's kind of fun, kind of quirky, but there's 10 values. And you might say, well, this looks like a great organization, and it is. But these are not light in any way, shape, or form. If you look at just simply the very first value that they list, deliver wow through service. Now, that sounds kind of fun, sure. But think about it. If you work for Zappos, and if you're a customer service rep and you're on the phone all day talking to customers, answering their questions about an order, taking returns, listening to complaints, listening to congratulations, your number one value that's listed here is every interaction you have to wow that customer through service. That's a heavy lift. It may sound fun, but there's a high expectation that goes along with having fun in the workplace. Another set of great company values that I wanted to share with you with Bamboo HR. When you look at their values, you get a sense of the personality of the company, what's important to them. And if you look at what they list, number one, enjoy quality of life. They really are looking for their employees to look at balance in the quality of life that they have. But also, if you read through the rest of the values, it's not just have fun, have a great life, have balance. It's also how they expect employees to behave while they're working with Bamboo HR. For instance, be open. When I see that, that means if I worked for Bamboo HR, I would have to be open to the ideas of others, be open to change, be open to things that scare me. It really helps set a tone and an expectation of behaviors that are expected of everyone, from the newest hire to the CEO. And what these behaviors and expectations do is allow you and your team members to come to work and fly and be happy together as you're creating great products and services and delivering great experiences to your customers.